This is Sean's Corner, where all my ideas are anything but square. In this segment, I am going to talk about a favorite sportscaster of mine, Jim Donovan. Jim Donovan has been the Cleveland Browns announcer for 23 years. I really like him because of his enthusiastic calls. He gives it to green stutter steps. He's through 30, 20, 10, 5, run, William, run, touchdown. He's known for Run, William, Run, Chubba Wubba Hub. What does that even mean? Jim was born on July 17th, 1956 in Boston, Massachusetts. He is a 1978 graduate of Boston University. He began his career as sports director at WJON Radio in St. Cloud, Minnesota. Donovan's national career started with NBC Sports in 1987 to 97. Not only did he call football, but he was involved in swimming and soccer. He called the World Cup Soccer in 1994 and the 1992 and 1996 Summer Olympics. In the year 1999, Jim became the Cleveland Browns announcer. That's a pretty good career of 23 years. In the year 2011, Jim took a hiatus to get a bone marrow transplant. He took 4 months off to recover, and he went right back to calling football when he returned. Jim, his wife and daughter currently reside in Hinckley, Ohio. To conclude, Jim Donovan is a really entertaining announcer to listen to. I really enjoy the way he yells his calls. Chubba Wubba Hop. Casper, Boo Brothers, Black Cats, Werewolves, Vampires. What do these all have in common? They all represent Halloween. It's alive! It's alive!
Alive! It's alive! It's alive!
In this segment, I am going to discuss my favorite monster, Frankenstein. He is always seen around Halloween time. He is a classic character. He is a creepy guy that was created in a mad scientist's lab. He was created by body parts put together and brought to life with electricity. I think it's a unique idea to create a character made of different parts. You don't see that very often. He will scare the daylights out of you. Fantastic fact. Here is a fantastic fact. Frankenstein wasn't the name of the monster. It was the name of the scientist. The monster is always nameless. Frankenstein was written by author Mary Shelly in 1810. Man, that was a lot of years ago, before I was even born. Mary Shelley's life was plagued by death. Her husband and 3 children all died. Death and violence became a theme in her writing. Mary's friends all dared each other to write the scariest book that was ever written. The idea of Frankenstein came to her in a dream. Frankenstein has been around for many years and taken different forms. There is the Bride of Frankenstein movie, where he is spooky. In some other movies, like Hotel Transylvania, he is a comedic character.
I'm gonna be frank.
Okay, can I still be Garth?
Just because a monster looks scary doesn't mean that he is.
I believe that's Mr. Gilmore!
Mary Shelley wrote the monster as brilliant and intelligent, vegetarian, and he was actually really nice. He didn't want to hurt anyone. Humans were cruel to him and drove him to be violent. It is interesting that Frankenstein, the monster, is actually a really nice guy. To sum this up, the people in Frankenstein's village treated him so unfairly that he became violent. He wasn't naturally a violent person. He was a fictional creation of human and animal parts that wanted to be loved. There are many different forms of Frankenstein. There are silly cartoon versions and some seriously scary ones too. I personally like the funny versions. Frankenstein is still as popular today as it was when it was written 212 years ago. I think Frankenstein will still be around for a really long time.